Kevin is not the father. I know it. You know it. If y'all read my previous post on here, I had a high school friend who wasn't the brightest crayon in the box. The story ended with him living with his heroin-addicted girlfriend, who's pregnant with his child. That's what I thought. I haven't spoken much to Kevin since he had gotten expelled from school, and our relationship faded into only Facebook updates on each other's lives. The other day, I was speaking to a friend, who we'll call Sarah, that still keeps in contact with Kevin. He got brought up in conversation, mostly laughing about the ridiculous things he did in school, and then I asked about what he was up to. Now, here's something I didn't mention in my original post. Back in high school, Kevin vowed himself to celibacy. He didn't want to have sex before marriage. Also, despite how strung out his current girlfriend is, the only drug Kevin ever used was marijuana. I didn't really think of mentioning it in my last post, because I figured he might have changed his mind and had sex with his girlfriend. Sarah, you know the baby's not even his. Sarah, yeah, he's a virgin. Me, confused because he posts on Facebook all the time of how happy he is about becoming a father. Does he know? Sarah, shaking her head, nope. He legitimately thinks he got her pregnant. Sarah let me have a moment, just to see the astonishment on my face. She went on to tell me that when Kevin first told her his girlfriend was pregnant, she asked him when did he start having sex. Kevin said he never did, however, they do perform oral. Kevin believes that when his girlfriend swallowed it impregnated her with his child. Sarah and a few others tried to explain to him that's not how it works, but he's either just love-struck or just Kevin. There has been speculation that the true father is a guy who graduated a few years before us. He is black. Kevin is white. His girlfriend is white. She's about 4 months pregnant. I'll update you in a few months. Update? Wow, y'all really want the update. Thankfully I have one. I wanted to make sure I got all my facts straight before writing this. Kevin and I have spoken a little bit, but we're not as close as we were in school, and he's a sweet guy, so I wanted to word this so I'm not completely downgrading him. He's a very sweet person and I genuinely feel bad for him. Also, it's almost midnight and I have to get up in 5, so please excuse errors. Okay, so before I give the results, I need to talk about what has happened over the past 4 months. Kevin's mom and my dad are extremely close, and she told him that she was making Kevin take a paternity test when the baby is born. She wanted it during the pregnancy, but Kevin's girlfriend refused. Finally, Kevin did get suspicious by how hostile his girlfriend was being, and they got a court order. At this point, Kevin had kicked her out of his apartment until he could confirm the child was his, and she moved in with some random guy. Kevin still provided her with money and rides. I don't know all the details involving the court or the paternity task. I didn't want to be invasive, but long story short, about a few weeks ago Kevin's now ex-girlfriend gave birth to a little baby girl. She was white, but Kevin is not the father. Kevin's mom told my dad, who told me, and other friends confirmed. I didn't want to intrude on Kevin since I know it was hard for him, but I told him I was sorry and tried to cheer him up a little. I don't know who the father is. I don't even think his ex-girlfriend does. The ex-girlfriend still claims Kevin is the father and is a deadbeat who doesn't want to be a good father. I and few others called her out on her numerous lied Facebook posts, but was then blocked. Kevin's slowly pulling himself back together, and I think he is doing a lot better. He definitely feels like a dumbass, but he's doing good. The other day we decided to FaceTime and he was trying to remove jam toast from the toaster with a butter knife, so you know, there's that. I stopped him from continuing to do it.